Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the vlog. I just woke up. I'm still in bed, as you can see. I decided to sleep in a little bit today, just for like an hour or so. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try to prop my phone up on the pillow right here. Anyway, I got my eyebrows dyed yesterday, and it's really tripping me out because they're so dark. I'm not used to it, especially when I don't have makeup on. I feel like it's such a big difference, but they fade so fast. Like the first day is always so dark and so like thick looking, and then after you wash your face a couple times it really softens up a lot. I was doing my eyebrows by myself at home for a long time and it's been fine. Like it's super easy to do and it's really inexpensive. It costs like $2 every time you do your eyebrows, but I found this lady down the street from me. She's so nice. She owns her own salon and I started going to her just because I want to support her business, and sometimes it's nice to just like have someone else do it for you and just be able to sit in the chair and hang out. She does like an eyebrow thread, a upper lip thread, and then she dyes my eyebrows. I'll do like maintenance by myself at home, and then every couple months I'll go to see her and she'll do like a big, pull all the hair off kind of stuff. Yeah, that's what's going on with me. And now it's time to get out of bed. Okay guys, I got dressed, put my makeup on, and I'm all ready to start my day. The first thing I want to do is take down my Valentine's Day decorations because honestly, Valentine's Day came and went and I did not really ever decorate. I kind of did, but I had bigger plans than what ended up happening. So I'm going to take down the prints that I have behind my dining table. I bought some new ones. I have not unwrapped them yet, so we will see them together. I switch out my placemats, and I got a new little friend this weekend while I was thrifting upstate. I bought this swan. It's been on my to thrift list for probably a couple of years now. I've always loved vintage, more rustic looking quirky items. I grew up in a very country cottagecore but very quirky home. A lot of the items in our house were either made by my stepdad or things that we thrifted or found for free on the side of the road and kind of made our own. We didn't really buy a lot of new stuff, so that's always kind of been at the core of the style that I have and what I like. But then as I started posting more on social media and kind of developing my platform in the last couple of years, I bought a lot more things new that I don't think I necessarily would have bought if I wasn't posting on social media, and I kind of got caught in this cycle of feeling like I have to keep up with what everyone else is doing, which I think happens to a lot of creators and a lot of people who post online. But I had a realization at some point how easy it would be to stray away from what my style is and what I like just to keep up with the trends. So as I said multiple times on here in the last month or so, one of my biggest goals for this year is to do more thrifting, more secondhand shopping, and kind of get back to what I like versus what I feel like I have to post. So anyway, that's just to say I went thrifting this weekend, and I've been thinking a lot about my style and the curation of my home long term and the pieces that I want to collect versus what is hot in the moment I need to have right then and there. Not saying that I'm going to be perfect, because no one is perfect, but it's just something that I've been thinking about a lot and just thinking about things, Usually when I switch out my prints, I buy the files from Etsy, download them, and have them printed at Walgreens, and it usually works out really well. Most of my art in the apartment is from that system. I ended up getting an ad on Instagram from a website called Good Mood Prints, and I've never bought from them before. I'd never heard of them before, but I took the risk and made a purchase because I saw the prints and I was like, that'd be so cute behind my dining table. And I clicked add to cart and I bought them. So I have no idea what the quality is going to be like. I honestly can't even remember exactly what the prints look like. I know what they look like, but I can't remember all the details. So we're going to be finding this out together, and hopefully they're cute, because they were a lot more expensive than just printing them at Walgreens, which is usually like $9 or something. But we will find out together, I guess. Oh, cute. I think they're going to be cute. It's going to be a different vibe. But we love a different vibe, I always love a different vibe. Okay. It's been in a tube for like a week now. Yeah, first we gotta flatten it out. Oh my god. This orangey red color is so nice. Cute. Wait, I think I'm gonna love this. Hang on, we gotta flatten it out. You guys, how cute are these? Coffee and tea. I was really nervous, especially buying from a new company for the first time, because these were a little more expensive, and I was just, I don't know, I had high hopes, but they're so cute. The colors are fab. I love the checkers. I love the tea and the coffee, like iconic combo duo. There's even some stars on there, so it matches in with my current motif. And so it matches in like with the theme that I have going on in my apartment. And it even has stars on it, so it coordinates with the wall behind my couch. I'm especially excited about these prints because I think they're gonna match my striped Deuce and placemats and runner that I got last year perfectly. I'm very happy with this purchase. You know what's crazy? My nails are so long now that it's starting to interfere with everyday tasks. Like, it's just more difficult to press buttons or to type on my phone. I was supposed to have an appointment this week, but I had so many projects that I had to work on that I had to reschedule for next week. So I'm going an extra week with my nails than I normally would. So I think it's gonna end up being like 5 weeks, but definitely gonna need a little trim next time I go. Let's see. Oh my god, it's upside down. I love how big the frames are. I think these are 39 by 27 or something. They're the biggest frames that IKEA has, and I think this is perfect. Like, it takes up a lot more of the wall. Love it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep the pillows. I might change them out for something else. But for now, they will stay here because I just think they add like a nice little texture down there. But it could be cool to get maybe some darker pillows or gingham. Gingham pillows would be really cool here. We'll keep that in mind. Okay, and now for the tablescape and like overall vibe for this part of my apartment and kind of table settings and all that stuff. I'm gonna go for a very mismatched, colorful, quirky vibe. I mean, similar to what I do in the rest of my apartment, but I really want to embrace like different patterns, different styles, not really stick to a specific theme, and use like all my different ceramics and like candles and stuff that I bought while I was traveling, and just kind of make it my own and have fun as with every other part of my apartment. I really think that it's gonna be very cool with like the checker in there and the shapes and stripes and like all that stuff. So I'm gonna pull out my Deuce and placemats that I got last year. I really think these are gonna be very cool with like the mismatched stripes and the different colors. Like, they have all the colors in here: purple, green, red, blue. And then I also have this table runner in the green, blue, and orange. It's gonna go down the middle. And then for like accessories, I think I'm gonna do just different ceramics that I got when I was traveling and candles and stuff. Just make it very me. Okay, I think that looks very cool, if I do say so myself. And my swan is gonna be the centerpiece. And now I'm just gonna add in a bunch of different ceramics and fun things around and just kind of play with texture and shape and make it look a little weird. We're gonna make it look weird. I've been loving winter, like the cold weather, the snow, the cozy vibes. It's been a really nice season so far, but the one thing I cannot stand, and this is not just wintertime, it's any time of the year, when it is dark for multiple days in a row, I hate it. It affects my mental health so much. Today, I think, is the 5th day of darkness and cloudiness. It is 9 o'clock in the morning, and this is what my apartment looks like. It's like a cave. It's awful. It's so bad because number one, as I said, like your mental health, but number two, for filming, especially when I have a brand partnership or something that I need to photograph or film that needs good lighting, this is what I got. Usually if it's sunny outside, this whole apartment is filled with light. Tomorrow is supposed to be a little bit sunny, so I gotta like cram in as much as I can when the sun is out. And then after that, it's like 4 more days of clouds, and then 1 more day of sun, and then 4 days of clouds. So that's another reason why I've really been trying to embrace the cozy vibes, like set up my Christmas lights and stuff and a whole bunch of different lamps, just because when it is dark outside, this apartment is just impossible to film in. Like today, I'm so happy that I don't have anything that I need to film with a deadline because like I wouldn't be able to film something today. Anyway, I'm just gonna turn my lights on now and we're just gonna have a cozy day at home. Kitchen lights and the mantle. By the way, I have all my lights set up on Govee timers, so I have little plugs that I put into the socket. They look like this. You just plug this into the outlet and then plug the lamp into here. And I have everything set up on timers. So usually my lights go on at 4 p.m. and then turn off at 10 p.m. And then also I can control the lights from my phone. So like if I'm in bed at night and I need to turn the lights off, I can just click the little button and it turns everything off. Also it helps because like for example, my kitchen lights are kind of hard to get to, so I can just control it from my phone instead of having to crawl up there every day. And that's fab. Today I am finally tackling a project that I've been procrastinating for months now. I am removing the sardine wallpaper from my bathroom. If you followed me for pretty much any amount of time, you know that I've been wanting to take this down for a while. I put it up 2 years ago and I loved it. It definitely had its moment. I had a whole sardine bathroom. It was fab. And then after that, this is like the whole bathroom. I can't really change anything. I can't have a new theme. I can't have new colors because this really takes over the whole space. Even though it's just one wall of my bathroom, I feel like everything kind of has to go with this or else it's very chaotic and like there's not really a lot you can do with it other than just sardines. So I've really been wanting to change things up. As with other parts of my apartment, I just want like a fresh start, a new take on things, just to change things up. Honestly, 2 years is a long time. Every time I go to the bathroom, I see these sardines. Every time I take a shower, I see these sardines, and that's a lot of sardines in 2 years. It's from the Wall Pops Rachel Antonoff collaboration. Very cool. I'm a big fan of Rachel Antonoff. I love all of her prints. She has like a very funky take on everything. And this is just a really cool, unique design. But it's time for her to go. It's time for a fresh start. And we're gonna remove it today and find out if it's actually renter friendly. It held up really well. When I first put it up, a lot of people thought that the humidity from the shower would cause it to peel back, and it hasn't peeled back, which is a good thing, but also kind of makes me nervous that it's gonna be hard to remove it. I'm just gonna remain optimistic. As with all things in life, don't worry until you actually have a reason to worry. And then after that, we're gonna paint the bathroom. I don't think I'm gonna do wallpaper again. I think I might just paint, just because I want more versatility in the bathroom, because I just like to change things up a lot. And usually when I do wallpaper, I feel very trapped in whatever theme I've chosen, and I just like to switch things up all the time. What can I say? I randomly bought this light switch plate at a thrift store a few months ago. I thought it was so cute, and then I put it up here and I realized that it didn't match at all, but I just never took it down and it bothers me every day. So today we were finally removing it. It's so cute though, just not here. Maybe with the new color scheme. The moment of truth. I'm just gonna do it nice and slow. Yeah, nothing's come off yet. Okay, so far so good. I've had some like little patches come up, but nothing massive. And I think it's just because I was like pulling too hard. The craziest thing is, it feels like I was literally just doing this yesterday. Like no time has passed. Wallpaper is off, It came off pretty easily. I did have to do like a little slow maneuvering and just being careful. And there were a couple like small patches where I took off the paint, but nothing major. Wow, it looks so different with no wallpaper. So right now this wall is green. It's like a yellowy green though, and honestly, I don't love it that much. I wish it was more of a like warm green, I guess. So I'm gonna be changing this color, and I think I might do the whole room just like one color. And then I got these new curtains. I gotta show you because I love them. Got these new striped curtains. They're from the brand TB Co, I think it's called. I really like them. So these are kind of gonna be the inspo for whatever paint color I end up doing. I think I'll paint the door too, but stay tuned for a future vlog. I'm gonna switch out these light switch plates too. I think I'm just gonna go for like, I want it to be maybe like a little darker, like maybe we'll try something different. And I'm gonna paint the ceiling too. I wanna do a whole like color drench thing and really just transform the space. So stay tuned for the next vlog. And wow, it's so different with the white wall. And we'll see what happens. Okay, so it's the weekend and I'm getting ready to head out for the day. It was supposed to be sunny today, but alas, another very, very cloudy, dark day. But I want to show you guys my outfit because I've been trying harder to like style myself to wear actual outfits instead of just wearing sweatshirts and jeans every day, which as you can tell is like my staple wardrobe. It's just hard when I'm like painting or working on projects or like walking around the city a lot. You just want to be comfortable. But I have so many clothes and so many clothes that I think are cool, so I've just been trying to wear them more often instead of just letting them sit in my closet. But some of you guys might remember this vest. I got it when I was in Japan last year. It's a really cool like brown color, and I paired it with this pink and burgundy top. It's like a rugby style top, but you can't really see the collar. I tried to bring the collar through, but the neckline is just like a little too tight for that. Maybe I could. Actually, I think I'm going to. I'm glad I tried it again. The collar's like a little small and the neckline of the sweater's also a little small. But I think it looks so cute. Oh, it looks a lot better, actually. Okay, so we're gonna leave it like this. And then I just have black jeans on because I fear I don't own a lot of pants. I have like 2 pairs of pants that fit me at any given time, and I'm sure there's people out there who can relate to that because it's hard finding pants that fit. But I just have these like black, like vintagey style jeans on, and then brown socks, which I didn't plan to match, but it does match too. I wish I had like a lighter pair, like taupe kind of pants or something. That would look really nice, but I don't. So this is what we're gonna wear today. And I think I'm gonna go to a coffee shop, maybe brunch, and then a thrift store, and we're just gonna kind of like pal around and enjoy the day because tomorrow we're supposed to get snow. All of a sudden tomorrow we're supposed to get 6 inches of snow. So today is just about being outside, enjoying the dryness, and yeah, I'm so glad I took the collar out. It looks so cutesy like that. I need to find pants, but that's like the story of my life since I was 13 years old. I need to find pants. I'm back home after a long morning of walking around. It was very warm this morning, and then you could feel it start to get colder as the day went on, and the snow is coming. Now they're saying 8 to 12 inches. Literally yesterday, I think it said 1 to 3, and then in the last 24 hours, it's just exponentially grown, and now they're saying there's gonna be a blizzard, which is crazy. I stopped into Whole Foods, and as soon as you walk to the store, they had this gigantic display of sumo oranges. Look at how big this orange is. Citrus season is almost over, so I'm trying to get as much out of it as possible, and I mean, this looks like the perfect orange. So I'm gonna eat this, and then I'm just resting up for a little bit before tonight. I'm going to see an artist named Kevin Devine. He's a folk artist I've been listening to since I was like literally 13 years old. Probably one of the first concerts that I ever went to when I was a freshman in high school. I've just loved him for a really, really long time, and he's doing a 20-year anniversary show at the Bowery Ballroom tonight for an album that I literally remember when it came out, and I cannot believe that 20 years has gone by. I'm really, really excited, so I'm just trying to relax right now, drink some water, put on some comfy shoes because I'm at the age now where like standing up at concerts, like my back starts to hurt. And I'm just gonna edit my vlog right now and kind of chill and relax. This is a good orange, but I think I'm gonna end this vlog here just so I can get it edited and uploaded tonight because I'm a little behind on this one. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love how my dining area turned out. I have to say, I feel like this is the first time in this apartment that it truly feels like a home. Which I know is weird because I've lived here for like 2 years and obviously like it's my home, but I feel like it's really starting to feel very lived in and very me, where before it was just like a mishmash of a whole bunch of stuff and it was never really organized and like cozy, but now it's feeling cozy. Like it's truly a reflection of who I am, and I'm very proud of how it's coming along. So thank you guys so much for following along on this journey. I was so dead set on moving from this apartment last year. I'm so glad that I didn't because I feel like it's really taught me a lot about curating a home and developing a home that really feels like me versus what I feel like it's supposed to look like. So I'm very proud of that, and I'm so appreciative of all you guys following along on the journey. I'm so excited for what the future has in store because I just feel, I don't know, I feel like I've come a long way. So and then I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for following along. Goodbye. See you later.